Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, pancakes and champions alike. My name is Shawn, coming to you live from the safe isolated confines of Codename Entertainment Streaming Studio in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. With me today and forever, we're glad he's feeling so much better. It's my best friend, Lee.
Hello, forever best friend Shawn.
Woo.
And I'm coming to you live from the pits of Avern. I'm still a little under the weather, but I'm doing so much better. And I missed everybody last week.
Yeah, we missed doing the show, and of course, big shout out to our helper behind the scenes, the man keeping us all online. It is Sasha. Yay! Woo!
Sasha.
All right, we are trying something a little bit new today. Something called Feature Chat. So hopefully, if I know how to use this properly, it'll show on screen, I think. Valeo Mox asks, hey, hello Lee, you feeling better?
I am feeling a lot better, which is good enough to get me mixing pancake batter. I've been excited to make this pancake, and I'm going to start.
Yeah.
I've been excited to make this pancake for a week now, and I'm just really happy it exists. So let's get it started. I wonder what it is.
Are we starting it? Are we starting with that one first, or?
It's number 1 on my document.
Okay. All right. I didn't think we were gonna go right off the bat into that one, but okay. Sorry, just talking with Sasha because this whole new feature chat thing is new, so we're gonna figure out how it works and how to use it properly. we're the guinea pigs today.
Nice.
All right. M. Snyder's asking, how does this work? It says it's showing, but I don't think it's actually showing on the stream like it's supposed to. M. Snyder's asking, Shawn, did you remember to send our well wishes to Lee? Of course.
He didn't. The thing is, what I would have hoped he'd have done is like individually been like, hey, so Heathen Brookie said feel better.
Absolutely everyone's names individually.
Yeah, I wanted a 15-page document.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but it was really nice. It was scary because on last Friday, kind of out of nowhere, I couldn't like smell or taste anything.
Oh yeah, when you told me that, I was spooked. I was like, oh my god.
And I know that happens when you're sick as well. Like, just you get it really stuffed up and you can't really smell or taste anything. But I wasn't so stuffed up at that point. So it was just really like, this is good. Nah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got my results back. It's just I got the test done on Thursday, so I couldn't find out till Monday. It's like, in retrospect, I should have just done the rapid test because I was like, I don't want to pay for it if it's going to be 2 days. Like,
yeah. I think hold on. I had another question, but I lost it by accident. I wonder if I can find it again. No. Oh my god. Someone was asking, Crazy Mac was asking, what kind of spoilers do we have for us today? None. Absolutely zero, nada. I know information, but there's nothing I'm going to spoil. I don't want to get in trouble.
Were this a week ago? This.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if it was last week, it would have been the thing that's already come out, but, here we are.
And I just really... I mean, I know that, health is such an important thing and everything, but I've just worked too many jobs in my past to, like, I granted, potentially being, positive is a whole different ball game, but the care and kindness to me being like, hey, I know that we have a show that is dependent on me making pancakes, but I have to cancel. Like, it was so hard for me to do that when I'm sitting I'm like in bed, like, oh god, am I gonna have to apologize for all my coughings and.
Yeah. Wandering Breath is asking, so how much do we have to give to get Shawn rhyming? 1 million points. 1 million channel points. That's what we need. Frankie Liga says, question, once I capped out the blessing rewards for an area, is there a reason to keep trying for more favor? I mean, totally. It'll just make... obviously, we put out a ton of new adventures all the time, so trying to get more favor in that area is better, so that when we do put out new stuff, it'll be a lot easier for you. So, gonna keep going like that. Babbage 2000. I was in the other room when the stream started. I heard it. You said you were trying something new, but missed what the new thing was. Can you say it again? Yeah. So we're trying this thing called Feature Chat, where it's grabbing the questions. So like, Sasha's grabbing the questions from chat, and we have this new extension thing that once we put it up there, it should show the question on stream. Right? So you should be like a little pop up that goes like, "Hey, baby, Babily G says this," right? That's what it should do, but it's not. So, trying to figure that out.
I'm looking here because I have a tablet finally to show my art references. Kiona Snowfox. Oh yes, it's Grant.
Oh, you got the stream up too, man. Look at you.
You know I'm good. I mean that's the thing. It's always been a bummer to me. Is like,
yeah.
I can't. Granted, I still can't exactly be like, hey, I'm gonna focus a lot of my time and attention to the stream chat and things like that while I'm working, but especially since like my griddle had been running a little bit hot, you know, when I have to cook it and it takes a little bit more time, I can definitely pop up chat, but then I had to like ring up chat, and then I had to you know, make sure my sound was off and do all this, and then go back to my art reference, and it was just a pain in the butt. But now, my phone's just got chat on it.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Like a boss.
Yeah. Raffaelos. Oh, God, that's Raffaelos Lelos, I think, yeah. First time watching the stream. Welcome, welcome. Can you give a fast explanation of what to expect? I'm lost. You know, I was too when I was pitched this stream.
Shall I?
You know, take it away, Lee. Take it away.
Okay, so you know how... No, I'm just kidding. I am a professional pancake artist, and I'm also a professional nerd. So we teamed up, Idle Champions and myself, to introduce me to my forever best friend, Shawn, who is my partner in crime, and we take a little bit of a different approach, and since we're not having the game, you know, streaming in the background and stuff like that, we kind of have a little bit more carte blanche to just enjoy the morning, enjoy our friends and pancakes, and I make all Idle Champions content. A lot of times it is new upcoming things or things to look forward to. In this case, we are doing the new familiar Grant. And yeah, so what we do is I make pancakes of it, and we just chat. And Shawn is the reason why this show exists, because who wants to just watch me make pancakes exclusively for 2 hours? He is the entertainment, the looks, and also the person who works on the problem tickets for the game. So we answer a lot of questions about the game as well. Y'all try to get spoilers out of us. I'm very willing to give those, but willfully don't know the answers, but I'll still try.
We don't tell Lee anything, just in case. So he's kept in the dark just as much as you.
I'm pretty good. It's a very controlled chaos.
Yeah. Cassius335 is asking, if we're asking for stuff, can we have the pre-order link for Volume 1? I want to buy it already. Guys, I gotta tell you, the whole album is fire. Like, it's so good. And GriddleChampions, wrong answers only edition, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so excited for when we get to release it. We all got it internally, obviously, and it's good. It's good. So I'm glad. I'm so excited for you guys to be able to get your hands on it, to listen to it. How we're giving it away, I have no idea. Or giving away or selling or whatever, I have no idea. Not my wheelhouse. So
remind me to send you a DM after the show.
Yeah. Feature chat. Iskaner says Rando thought is it worth making Nightbot match the Temple East in combinations? Also, yay Nerd Dragon. Yeah. Might be that might be a good idea actually. So we look at just copy and paste it. Yeah. I will pass that along actually. That might be a good idea. Cool. But Jessica says new core when? What new core? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I have no idea what you mean by when you say new core. What is a new core champion? New core champions? New core potion? New core adventures? Yeah, no idea.
New apple?
New apple core, yeah.
I'll eat this apple real quick, but I don't think they want it afterwards.
Send it out via LimeWire. That's it. We're doing it via LimeWire, boys and girls. It's the only way you're gonna be able to pick up the Bardic Inspiration Volume 1.
Yeah, and you have to use dial-up.
Ugh. Sorry, it's my mouth a little bit.
It's so funny, just like the things that we were willing to like wait for, like just like, oh yeah, I got this new thing I downloaded, and it's 3 days later, it's finally here.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, I can't believe I have to wait 4 minutes for this to finish.
Yeah.
My internet's so slow.
I remember being a young person still learning the internet for the first time. Thinking, wow, this song has all my favorite bands, and it's only 43 kilobytes. It still downloads so fast. Little did we know, it was a virus. Jorge, the man himself, RoboGoblin01, asking Lee, how was your Garwar game?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It's funny because I now that I understand like what Shawn was talking about, our party consisted of 2 people who were professional super adventurers.
Oh yeah, I forgot it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what Jay's character was. It was like Candy Metal Bard.
Candy Metal?
Yeah, and then a very Princess Jasmine on the low key rogue. And so when the call of like, hey, they need help with this, when you were saying like that's not our job,
yeah,
because you were more of a mercenary, we were just like, say no more. We're on the case.
Yeah. Oh, Jay is saying that they were a Baby Metal Bard.
Baby Metal.
Which is amazing. I love Baby Metal. Baby Metal is so cool. I would love to see them. I would love to when the world is safe, I would love to see them in concert.
And the funny thing too was because they were a professional traveling bard, at one point we were like giving out swag. My character was like giving out swag and wore like a superhero costume with a swag ball cap, trucker hat kind of thing. But it was a lot of fun. It was a very long game, which is something that I miss. Many apologies to my fiance Ashley, but I really enjoyed being able to play a game that long. Plus, you got Jay, you got Margaret, you got Trevor. You're in for a good time.
Yeah,
just really good people. So
that sounds like a lot of fun. How fast did you guys kill the end boss?
Took some time. I think adjustments were made.
Yeah.
I know that
We like 1.5 rounded it pretty much. Or 1.5, yeah, 1.5 turns for what felt like it. But we were all like super duper ranged.
Oh.
Yeah, we had like the only person who wasn't ranged was Mars, because he was I think he was like an Eldritch Knight fighter, who was mostly up close. But there was me as the ranger, Nevada as the warlock, Robogoblin as a cleric, and I think we had someone else. Oh my God,
well,
my brain.
for us, I mean, we had Monk and Barbarian, who were like, I'm just gonna get on up there. And our bard was not, Jay. They were not afraid to get their hands dirty.
Ooh.
So yeah, we were up on them.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. My favorite part was still us discussing whether or not we should help these people or not.
Right.
I think that was like my highlight moment for the thing, which which for you guys is a wildly different scenario, because you're all like, let's go help people, yay!
I don't even think that we had any kind of like ask or request. We heard about what the issue was, and we're just like, no, point us in the direction. Like, well, I mean, you don't have to. No, point us in the direction.
Yeah, it just like it felt very suspicious for my character, for Snow's End. For like, this is weird. Like, we were told, like, this is I'm suspicious. So
sure.
Yeah. Darius the Mayor says the familiar is a great memorabilia for the community. I bet many have seen the Mythbusters episodes. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's why I got so excited. Anytime there's like one of those like which loss impacted you the most kind of thing, it's always Grant.
Yeah.
I didn't know him personally, but just such a light and just this wonderful, powerful nerd who is so sweet and kind and brilliant. So yeah, this, and I promise if there were a chance to make a second pancake of this character in a different way on this stream, I will size it down to get this adorable face I had to give it, the mustard.
The mustard?
Yeah.
Can you give it the mustard?
Yeah, see?
Yeah. Call Me Pask says, is this where the new champ is revealed? Sometimes, not all the time. Although, we did, I think, announce one today. Well, we didn't.
Idle Champions did, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a real strange feeling that if I was up to snuff last week, that would definitely be in the queue.
Yes. Yeah, this was something we really wanted to do. So this is what the art we got last week was supposed to be for stuff for Wednesday, and then the familiar obviously was supposed to be for last week, but we couldn't not do the familiar, so we have to do it today. So yes, Jennifer Kretschmer announced Alindra will be coming to Idle Champions next Wednesday.
Yeah, and Jennifer is such a gift to this community.
Yeah. She has an adventure in the new Candlekeep's book.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I actually got to play with Jennifer once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really weird because it was the first time. It was like one of my first time ever really doing a one shot. We were in California a while back at this point. We were in California doing an event, and Polyroller Ron, who is my GM for the Alien RPG, set up a game, and it just had like such amazing players and people that came in, and the one person who kind of knew Ron's DM style set his character's intelligence so low that there were even parts where he would be like, I just want to do something, but my intelligence is so low, and Hank and I were playing, and just like so apprehensive to like do something wrong that if we had more time, it would have gone like wild and stuff like that. But it's just like so hesitant to like Hank and I were so hesitant to like make that kind of like spend 2 hours trying to open a door because you're scared of it.
Oh yeah.
But
Check for trap. Check for magic. Check for this. Check for this. Is it locked? Yeah.
But Jen had a warlock at the time of the game, and just had some like real, or I think it was a warlock, but it was like a really cool mechanic that she used. She carried around like bugs and items that she could target spells to, so that like if there wasn't something to hurt and you didn't want your concentration to end, she would just change the target to like a bug she was holding to hold the curse, kind of a thing. And I just thought it's like the creativity and innovative thinking was just so probably part of why we were like so intimidated. I was like, oh my god, that's so brilliant. I don't know if I could pull that off. I have since gotten a lot more confident in just the whole like sort of like in this in thing we do here is just kind of being like, you know what, we're painting in pancakes or we're playing a game. Who really cares if I make a super smart decision or just kind of wing it and play and go from there?
Yeah. Starfish 711's asking, I don't like to bring support to you here, Shawn, but is the background party stuff still a known issue? It's really wonky here. This is submitted a ticket. Yes, it is very well known. We got a lot going on now, so it's I don't think top things on our list right now to look into. We've got a bunch of stuff we're working on, but we should be getting to it soon, hopefully, depending. We're trying.
Feels like someone who's pretty new to the stream apologizing for giving you a question.
Well, Starfish has been around the block.
Starfish.
Yeah, they know. Yeah. Viability doesn't. I can't play tabletop RPGs. Have you ever considered allowing non-chatting people to watch? I don't want to invade your private fun, but you need your private fun. But maybe occasionally let us lurk. I mean, we do. Whenever we have the like the quarterly events, like the Spring Spectacular, Summer Spectacular, whichever. We've been having like Mars run games, so you can always go back and check those. You don't have to chat; you can watch.
Like see us play, not the like actual. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time it's up to obviously who's playing the game. Gower is still pretty new to DMing, so I think he wants to spend some time like refining his DMing skill before streaming it.
Which is silly because this is like my third time ever DMing, my fifth time playing D&D. It feels like a lie. He does such a good. It's not, but he did such a good job DMing. Like, oh man.
Sorry, I'm just gonna clear some stuff out. Aquatic Demon 1 question: who eats the pancake?
Since I did our dragon episode, I definitely saved at least one pancake for Miles to devour. So I want him to get used to slaying dragons and defeating monsters. So the best way to do that is to have him just tear through them with his new teeth. But when the world settles and things safely are travel toable again, hopefully, Dan Cakes and or myself and boy, there is a dream about Shawn and I getting to do a GriddleChampions live for people. Ever.
In reality, it's just me doing the exact same thing. Just be sitting with a microphone talking for 2 hours.
Right, but with an audience of people, with people that we can talk to and goof around with in real time.
Yeah. We'll be like hosting. It would be like hosting a panel at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A panel of pancakes.
The pancake panel.
And we'd be able to be sitting next to each other.
One day. Astro Samurai XPS says, Shawn, good morning from Gwen. Oh, hey, how's it going? Nice to see you.
Aquatic Demon 1, I appreciate your faith in me.
The master knows when to flip, yeah. Let's get those flip emotes. But do we need a new flipologist, or do you have someone on staff full time? It's funny. What was it during our morning meeting? Eric asked me, "Shawn, how does it feel? Like, did you ever think you'd have to like work on a manageable skill to know how long it would take someone to make pancake art of other pieces of art?" And I was like, it's not a skill I ever thought I'd ever have. But yeah, it's going on the resume now. I think I have like when the art comes in, I have like a pretty good idea of how long it might take for everything.
I think it's really funny too, like because there are some times where we'll get art that has just multiple fine detail things that really deserve to get some time. And Shawn and I have been working well enough together that he'll even be like, okay, so here's how I think that we should do the layout. Like I think that we need to make sure that like we can move this one up one because I really want that one to get the mustard.
Yeah.
Said it again. But it's really funny that Shawn has, well, I guess now technically has done pancake art.
Yeah.
But prior to that, he just gets it now.
Yeah.
He understands so much more than I do. Ready for that flip?
Oh, let's go. I see the flip hits in chat. We're ready to go. Oh my god, that looks so good. Oh, the little spark off the wire. That's so good.
Yeah. It's good to be back, everybody.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Starting off with a banger of a pancake.
Guess what? My flash is on.
Oh no. Everyone's just, whoa, that's so adorable, perfect. He is so good.
This is probably not the pancake I'll give Miles, as it is about as big as he is.
It's about as big as he is, yeah. So Nevaeh, she had a good wording for it. Consistent time management of factors out of my control.
Ooh.
That's how you put it on a resume. That flip was better than the art, not gonna lie. Yeah. It's a very smooth flip.
Thank you. But also, how much?
Yeah. Christmas weekend busting. All right, sorry. Someone asked it earlier, and I think I just glossed over it. For the weekend bust and the GE. So I don't think we're doing the GE art this week.
We are not.
We're not. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this weekend for March 12th to 15th, it is the Speedster Weekend. We're buffing Briv. We're buffing Celeste. We're buffing Tyrell. We're buffing Shandy. And we're buffing Human.
We're buffing Sonic. We're buffing the Flash. Oh.
Yeah, we're nerfing the Speed Force, but we're going to buff Flash to compensate. The weekend, the GE for this week is a Briv GE.
The vote?
That's because of the vote. You guys voted for it. But it is a Briv slot 6. Ultimate cooldown. Celeste is a speed champ? No, but she can heal your speed champs. And make them a bit stronger. So we're buffing Briv's Nethery Steel by 200%. Celeste Crusader's Mantle 200%. Tyrell's Moonbeam by 200%. Shandy's getting Explosive Arrow and Agile Allies by 200%. And Human is getting Hello Fellow Humans by 200%. That will be this in an hour and a half. At noon Pacific Standard Time. Which is also when the free Time Gate weekend starts. Woo! Is there a secret code? Not today. I was thinking about it, but then I couldn't think of it. I had a hard time coming up with the one. No, I didn't have a hard time coming up with this one. Was pretty easy. But oh my god, my brain. What did it just stop on? Yes, there is no hidden code. Not this week. There, that's it. We've already Briv slot 6 Briv GE. Yeah, hoping for slot 4. Yeah, we've already launched Briv slot 4. I think because that's the skip one, right? Unless I'm crazy. Wait, is Briv slot 6 an additive slot? I mean, it's a cooldown, ultimate cooldown reduction.
So I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was not so sure what he means by additive. Aldoan, yeah. Go ahead, Lee.
So I'm playing. I mean, obviously I know everything, but we often have some new people that come on here. When a GE is released, the impact that GE has on the game and the character, how big can that be? Like what impact, changing how you play totally, or just like a really good buff?
It really depends on what the Golden Epic is for. So the things like the Golden Epic for Briv's skipping, or for newbies, what is a G? So a G is a Golden Epic. A Golden Epic is a purchasable item you can only get by purchasing. Redundant. That will gives you a massive buff to that item slot, right? So using the Briv slot 4, which I think is his skip chance one. I think so. I need to double check that before I keep going. Briv. Where are his items? His slot 4 is the skipping one. So GEs usually give like a massive boost to that ability, which you can only get by purchasing it through actual money. So for things like Briv slot 4, huge change. Maybe things for like Briv slot 1, which is just like all champions damage. It's still really good, but there are definitely certain items that are just like tiers above the rest. And I think I saw Eldoan's response. It would still all ultimate cooldowns cap except for a couple champions, which I think like Spurt's one of them because his increases his ultimate cooldown to be longer, so you get him in spirit form longer. Oh yeah, the slot is the equipment. Yes, they're equipment slots. So their slot 1 equipment, or slot 2, slot 3, all the way through slot 6.
And then also for the newbie, what is a chutney? A type of sauce?
A chutney?
And actually, that's
yeah. You're the chef here.
I know it's a joke because I'm a huge fan of the old HBO show, Mr. Show with Bob and David, and that is a line from it.
Sorry, just need to. Oh God, to. Okay. Close feature chat. Whoops. Feature chat. Still learning how to use it. There we go.
Has it been popping up?
It has not been popping up now. So we're trying to figure it out, but it's not too bad. It's a little odd on my end sometimes. It's like I don't have a way to clear it unless it's showing in a certain way. So it's like Sasha has to put the questions in, wait for me to like respond to them, and then or move them to the ticker, and then I can clear them. It's weird.
Well, the Dancake's motto is mistakes are delicious. So
yeah.
Who better to test this out on than us, who often are like, well, that didn't work. Okay, let's try that.
Yeah. Okay. Cassie C35 is asking question. Am I the only one who keeps ending up with formations with no one speeches and great numbers? Shame human specs don't have a diversity option. Yeah, but they want to kind of be like the part of the most popular group, right? At the moment, so. But yeah, like there's so many different races, right? So I noticed it actually is pretty hard to pick one specific one. So, especially if you're using things like Ashara, which needs like a bunch of different types of race. Chaotic Neutral saying, "Thank you, Cine, for Grant in game." You're welcome. We're really really happy and proud to be able to put him into the game, to immortalize him forever. I think it'd be great.
And then this was Alindra's familiar?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like in their actual game, the Baby Blue Dragon Grant is a familiar for Alindra, and then now that it's been moved on into the game. So, Star Chaser 43 says, "Question: Is a GE better than a shiny?" It is. It is the tier up above a shiny. So you got your epic, which is kind of base. Then any level of gear can be made into a shiny, but a golden epic will always be an epic item with the little golden border. Aquatic Demon, how can I see equipment for a champion I do not have? I believe if you're playing on Steam or anything that's not console, you can check in your collections tab, and you'll be able to see all your pieces of equipment. And if you're a completionist, you can see if you're missing like the common version of an item or the uncommon or the rare. I know you set up, but it cut out on my phone. What are the champion weekend buffs for the weekend? Yeah, I'll go over that again. No problem. Did I close it? No, I didn't. Weekend buffs again are Briv, Celeste, Tyrell, Shandy, and Human. Do we know what slot Alindra will be in? Not yet. We haven't released the what's it called? The spotlight for her yet. So, DK is asking, is that black or gray batter for the line work?
It's more of a darker gray, close to black. I find that a really dark gray works absolutely just as well as like a black, and I don't have to put as much of the icing gel food coloring in, which cuts my costs and just feels better than like hey, there's a lot of pancake, there's a lot of color in there. So I can kind of get a really good color I want that is almost indecipherable. Although the insta-cool that I did for the griddle, I really wanted to get started on this faster than my griddle would get to the temperature that I really, really wanted it at. So some of my early line work in this might be a little bit lighter.
Mm-hmm. Aquatic Demon saying in the class does not show me unknown champions. I'm on stream. Oh, okay. So yeah, if it doesn't show there, when you unlock the champion, the gear will be there, so you'll be able to see it. If you ever get gear for a champion you don't have, either through like some special code or like some giveaway that we're doing, the gear will be on the champion, but just if you don't own it, you can't see it until you get the champion. I have three shiny. You have 3 shinies, but you can only see 2. Oh, that's weird. Here, Aquatic Demon, why don't you make me a ticket, and I will take a peek at that and see what's going on with that. That seems like I'm trying to think of how you would get a shiny for a champion you don't own. Set Camper, watching with my son. What's the name of this character? Is there a reference online we can Google? So this is the Grant, the baby blue dragon familiar that's just launched in game on Wednesday. Lauren just posted something in chat there about an interview with Jen that talking about why blue is the perfect kind of dragon for Grant, which makes sense because he was an engineer and electricity. So
what So it's based on Grant Imahara, who we sadly lost
Yes.
last year. Probably from MythBusters.
I love Mythbusters.
Yeah.
I heard they got in a bit of trouble when they shot a cannon through someone's house, though.
But yeah, I mean, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, like people who lived by like their testing sites. Apparently, a cannonball went a bit haywire and just like tore through their house. No one was hurt, luckily, but MythBusters were like, "Oh my god, we're so sorry."
I reject your reality. And
Yeah, it wasn't at houses. Yeah, it was a cannonball. Yeah, not the whole cannon. Yeah, it might have been houses. I'm not sure if it was plural. I just remember it being a house for sure. But
jeez.
yeah, it's just, the plus side there is that the housing costs there probably really low. Yeah, that's early in the series. Yeah. Star Trek 43 says, "I love it. Why only one Grant when you can have two?" Thanks, Shawn and Lee. Yeah, yeah. First one was just like the portrait, I think, for the actual in-shop art, and this is like how it'll look in game.
Yeah. That's why I was a little less concerned with being like, oh, I gotta get every. Like, I really wanted to showcase the portrait aspect of it.
Yeah.
So I didn't fit the entire dragon.
Dragon.
Because to fit the entire dragon, it's still this big of a pancake.
Yeah. Yeah, I think costs are not low. That's true. That's true. Bad Religion 2000. Today is my daughter's 16th birthday. Wow. Can you give her a CDB shout out? Her name was Marianne. Well, happy birthday, Marianne. 16. I remember that 100 years ago. Jeez.
You're still a child. Stuff. I remember that all the way back 5 years ago.
Fine. I was 14 years ago, buddy. I turned almost 15 now.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh god, I turned 31 in May.
Happiest of birthdays.
So yes, happy birthday, Marianne. Hope today is super fun. And you have a lot of hope to get to have some great cake.
I want to do like the Simpsons song. I was like, Marianne, it's your birthday.
Oh yeah.
I don't have Michael Jackson's chops.
Yeah, that was good though. That was good.
Did you know that Michael Jackson did the voice for that character, but not the singing for that character?
Really? Weird.
Mm-hmm.
He gets paid more to sing though, right? So it probably costs a lot more.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Awkward Demon ticket also don't own Havlar. Okay, yeah, it's. I think I saw someone mention earlier. Aquatic Demon. It's probably that we gave away a Havlar familiar. Not familiar. Wow, my princess today. That's what I get for not streaming. Even though I did on last Thursday.
I think it's really cute though that you're saying your brain today. It's
my brain all the time.
It's not that far off from the norm.
That's true. Yeah, we gave away a Havlar shiny item. So that's likely what that third one is, but I'll double check to make sure once I'm done the stream.
Here, have a lar.
Here, have a lar. Star Tracer 43. I have to refill my coffee cup. I don't know how Shawn can go without breakfast. Well, joke's on you. I had breakfast this morning. Ha! Get it? Whoa, let's go! I'm an adult. She does this. Cheers and thanks, Shawn.
Nothing says.
Yeah.
Nothing says. I'm an adult. Like saying, I'm an adult.
I'm an adult. Yeah. Popular 2000 says, cheers and thanks, Shawn. She was so impressed with you all because you interact with us. Of course. Aww. Super happy to. I'm glad she watches the stream with you.
Yeah.
You guys should do pancake art for her birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. That's awesome.
Good. The art. Marianne, make that art. Yeah, we do.
Gonna make that art. Yeah, everyone's like, what? No way. Was it pancakes? And I actually saw Jay eating at Tim Hortons this morning. So I popped in, grabbed a bacon and egg sandwich and a pecan banana bread muffin. And it was really good. That was breakfast today. I knew Lee was feeling still a little under the weather. I was like, no, I should actually have breakfast to be like alive and not be like, oh, I'm so hungry the entire time. So.
Yeah, I was all nervous about like, oh, will I have the energy for it? But just hanging out with you and the pancakes, it gives me that serotonin boost, the endorphin boost, and like, it's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Screenshot says, thanks for producing fantastic content for the last 73 years of 2020. Always a pleasant couple of hours to relax. Thanks, man.
Oh.
We're glad to be able to make silly content like this and just hang out. We're definitely the more relaxed of the shows, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Which, I mean, you gotta be when you're pancake art.
Yeah. I mean... Oh, Jay saw me waiting for food too. Yeah, I saw you. I was like, they're eating. I don't want to bug them. So you looked very into whatever you're listening to. Is Jacob or the senior staff multiplying? We have a lot of people with J names in the office.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Yep.
Never mind.
Pecan and banana bread.
I'm still here.
Okay, I just had a Mars brain explosion similar to the Ice Cube iced tea moment. Yeah, it was just banana bread with pecans in it. Yeah, it was good. It was actually really good. I was actually a little surprised. I was not expecting it to be like that, like soft and like banana bready, but it was good. Quarantine. Being an adult is hard sometimes. Sometimes you just need someone to be like, "Are you eating a third bowl of ice cream? It's like 9 a.m. Can you eat some carrot or something?" Yeah, that's so true. Most relaxed. It's a hard choice between Griddle, Gar, and Mars on who's actually the most relaxed. Fair. I think I always picture like this show as the most relaxed because it's not a lot of like. So it's not a lot of expectation, I guess. Mars has tea.
I guess probably for you.
Yeah, for me, yeah. I just sit here. I get to talk and hang out and chat.
Of expectation.
Yeah.
I'm grinding away at making the absolute best work I could possibly make for everybody.
Yeah.
Cursing myself for my small little insignificant mistakes that I noticed, but others may not. But yeah, no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. No pressure.
I actually feel very little pressure because of just how awesome our fan base is and how great you guys are.
Yeah.
In chat.
Yeah, we never go off on tangents here, right, Star Tracer? That's tangents are not something we do on this channel.
Yeah, we are structured and focused at all times.
Yeah.
We have never broken off to talk about anime for 15 minutes. Or...
Yeah. Oh man, I love anime.
Good.
It's good. It's good. It's good content. It's good stuff.
I was at work. Oh no. Whoops. I was at work a few weeks ago, and I was sitting out. Like my coworker at the time was having a cigarette, and I was just sitting out chatting with him. We were like, oh, you know what's really, because we were having a discussion about the Arizona green teas. Like, oh yeah, Arizona green teas are really good. You're like, oh yeah. And it's like, you know what else is good? It's like the peach one's pretty good. Like, yeah, not as much of the raspberry one. Like, so we were just talking about different canned teas and things like that. And after a while, I was like, we're the worst. Like, this conversation is the most nothing.
Yeah.
Hey man, oh, you know what else is a good canned tea you can get at a convenience store? Like,
Yeah.
But I'll still talk about it for an hour, given the chance.
Oh, hey Trevor, how's it going?
Trevor!
He says we use the GriddleChampions format on Champions of Lore. Hey, good to hear.
Oh, the like going off on tangents.
Go off on tangents, yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I actually haven't tried a bunch of the other different Arizona iced teas. I do like me the fruit punch one that they make.
Are we about to do this?
Yeah, we're doing it. You brought it up.
The watermelonade's pretty good.
Oh, I don't think I've tried. I don't think we have a lot of them up here in Canada, which I think is a little unfortunate, or maybe just where I am. I'm also not I like the half lemonade, half tea. Oh.
All right, check it out. I can't do this again, Shawn.
What?
Shawn.
Sorry.
Shawn, look at me. Look at my arm. Because that's what exists. I can't. I can't.
Yeah, all Palmers. Yeah, they're so good. Yeah,
They are good.
all right, that's it. We'll cut that one short.
Alright, which one's... There's one of these that I really like coming up to. It's like... just really funny to me. One of these pancakes I'd be making. Of which I will definitely pick up the pace a little bit.
Oh yeah. I mean, these are the difficult ones, right? So.
Yeah, these are the ones. Well, and it's also there's a matter of like difficulty and also importance kind of thing. Like none of them are ever not important, but there are some where like
There's something we want to take more time on, right?
For Grant, for Jen, I have to do justice to their characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other ones, for the most part.
She says, thanks for the streams. My brother-in-law is named Trevor. Now I'm calling him Treaver. He looked at me weird. Shawn Lee and Trevor's new show, Tangent Gents. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh, if we ever have a podcast, that ain't a bad idea.
Yeah, we just talk about anything. Jason,
wouldst thou enjoy a conversation
of Arizona
of gummy candies?
Yeah. Jason Hope says, we're going to have a tea show with Mars. This is the pancake show. Stick to talking anime. Yeah. Do you have a favorite show right now?
Favorite what?
Favorite anime? Anything this season, I guess. That's like you're like, this is the one.
Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen. So
yeah, I figured. Yeah.
That show slurps.
I haven't watched it yet.
Akudama Drive is also pretty freaking good.
Oh, really?
It's wild though. But I've been watching. It's not a newer one. Gosh, darn it, we're doing it again. Blood. It's Blood Blockade. Blood Battle Blockade or something. There's a whole lot.
A whole lot. Oh, I haven't seen I've not seen this one. That's cool.
It's got a.
No, yeah. I know. I've seen this one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
It's got like an irreverence to it that kind of gives me. I mean, it's definitely not in the same vein at all.
Yeah.
But it's got an irreverence to it that kind of gives me some of the like My Hero Academia feels. How sometimes it's just like off the walls, like oh, okay.
Yeah.
That guy has a full bird frame. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You just prematurely flipped. You didn't. There was no hype. Oh, what do I do? Oh. All right, we ready for the flip?
Y'all ready for a flip?
Yeah, let's go. Hey, look at it. It's so good. Woo. Oh my god. All right. Don't you ever do that again.
I know.
You just go. It's like, what are you doing? That's half the show is the flip.
Wait. Half of the show is Shawn. Half of the show is the flip. Yeah, it tracks.
Yeah, it tracks. Yeah.
It tracks.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. Why did that get timed out? Pam says, "Are you into dub or sub?" It's stuff. I can't watch dubs, dude. There's no way. I can only watch dubs of shows I watched as a kid. So things like Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, like Pokemon probably, Cardcaptor Sakura, things like that. But
I feel like dubs have come a really long way, and KG Tang does a lot of characters and he does them.
Yeah. I'm sure they have, but I can't get like the bad dubbing of like Naruto out of my head, and that's just like, you know what? That's it. Like I don't give dubs a chance anymore. I won't.
I see, because the reason I go here's my thing. I usually will go for the dub. If it's a show, yeah, yeah,
yeah, I know, right?
yeah. But when I watch a show, a lot of times I'm juggling so many things, or I'm doing something like I'm cooking at work, and I need to be able to only half focus on what I'm doing. I can't.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Jay just brought up something that I need to like point them out for, because what? They use subtitles even though even on dub. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I get it.
I don't.
No.
Why? That's.
I get it. But I'm an old man at this point.
Yeah.
But I also have to do a lot of. Well, I mean, most of the time, even if I have like my biggest TV and no one to be bothering me during, I'll still like watch something on my cell phone with my earbuds in.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I'm so used to it.
Yeah. If you watch, if you think Naruto dub is bad, don't watch Black Clover. I read the first like 5 chapters of the manga, and I could hear Asta screaming in my head, just on like, from the manga. Yeah, I was like, I can't even read it. Nah. JS audio processing for us, so talk to okay, that makes sense then. Okay.
But Jujutsu is really good. Dub. But that's the thing too, is like if it's like a newer show that is running and they're also putting out, like they're following it behind with English dubs. I'll just watch both. Like, oh cool, a new episode of Jujutsu. Well, I'll watch the new episode, and then I will watch the episode I've already seen, but with. You ever have a show, or this doesn't have to just be anime, so that we're not just talking about anime again.
Oh, we will, dude. We'll keep it going.
Actually, you ever watch a show that makes you like another show that you liked less because of just how well? Like, okay, for instance, I really enjoyed, and I still do, God of High School.
Yeah. But
the problem with that show is they just ramped things up so fast.
Oh, yeah. The pacing was horrible.
Oh, man, that's such a cool... I can't wait to see this baseball bat person who studies people's movements and style. Oh, he's done.
Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, but this wrestler is super cool. I can't wait to see how she's done.
Yeah. Or like they release, this guy's from prison. He's so strong. He's killed a bunch of people, and just immediately gets his butt beat. Like what? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I really like that show, but then like the pacing and how they're doing jujutsu is so good that I'm like, oh, they didn't have to do that.
Yeah. My go-to show right now has been Mushoku Tensei.
Which one's that?
It's what's the English name? It's like Jobless Reincarnation, I think. It's a isekai, so kid gets brought, guy dies, gets brought back into jobless reincarnation.
Slime?
Yeah. No, so it's a different isekai. Slime is still good. Yeah. But Mushoku Tensei, if I remember, is like one of the grandpappies of isekai genre. So much so that the studio doing Mushoku Tensei was created specifically to do this show, and it's the only show they're doing. And they are doing an amazing job. The animation, like the sounds, the music, I love it so much. There are a lot of things wrong with the show. Don't get me wrong. Nevada doesn't like it that much. She likes some parts, and other parts we can do without.
That's how I feel about Reincarnated as a Slime.
Yeah. This is a good. She has a good explanation for it. Mushoku Tensei is like a good isekai, but the main character is Mineta from Boku no Hero Academia.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will never watch this show.
You honestly, you should. Like,
Eh.
it's the moments where it's bad. It's like, all right, this doesn't need to happen. But
You lost me at the main
character.
character.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why, like, there's one that's really good-ish that I really struggle to watch more than like an episode of at a time. Is that like in another world or something?
Oh, recreators?
No, it's like colon another life or something.
Oh, ReZero?
There it is.
Oh, yeah. Anime nerds in my D&D game? Yeah, welcome to the club. Well, you don't like Subaru? He bugs you?
The main character?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like the whole my big problem with a lot of the like, oh, I'm from the real world and I'm in this other like this video game world or this other thing and all that is like the sense of entitlement and misogyny and all of that stuff and like, oh, schoolgirl, cute uniform. Like I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah.
And when there's a character who's kind of like that, I cringe when they're on and hope for better later.
Yeah.
But that's why like drag Demon Hunt or
Demon Slayer.
There it is. I was like, that's not right. That one character is really annoying when he's not the main character.
Yeah. Juju Kuke saying restart Read Monster. I hope Read Monster never becomes a show. That manga is not that good. All right, back to actual questions here. Gamer Cam is asking question: do you get any reports or something when the game crashes on Steam? If so, if I send a ticket, can you figure out why my game is crashing so often? Possibly. There should be like an error report on your account. Hopefully, it doesn't happen all the time. But if you send me a ticket with like an explanation of what you were doing, what chambers you're using, what adventure, what area you're on, how long you were playing, things like that, and then I can hopefully use that to figure it out. Yeah,
I know that. See, that's the thing is Shawn knows pancake stuff because of my co-hostery.
Yeah.
But what I know for Shawn is the best thing that you can do is in your ticket report, do your best to show how to recreate the problem, and it makes it a lot easier to deal with.
Oh yeah. Dake
got you, dude.
Yeah. It's a lot, right? Because and the worst part is what you're adding in might not even be the reason for it too. So there has been a lot more issue recently, which we're looking into. So hopefully we can with the information we can try and test it out and go with that. But so yeah, just any information helps, right? So, Dakey's asking, when was the last time you got a ticket that made you internally scream, WTF is going on here? Just curious, I don't have to answer. I mean, a lot of the time when people are like, my game's crashing, this is happening, I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, I don't really want to give specific information about that.
Is there a way to do it vaguely? It's okay if the answer is no.
Yeah. I don't know. It's I'm gonna choose to back out of that one. There have definitely been some. I'll tell you that. Like some people ask them crazy things sometimes, and it's just like what's going on, right? A lot of like, to be honest, a lot of like the offline progress stuff has given me that like, what is going on here? Because it's every time I try it, seems fine, but I get a ton of reports of that it's actually happening. So it's like it's one of those things that like, because it's not happening to me, it's hard to pass along to the team for them to look into, because it's not happening to us. It's like it's the gym not attacking problem in a nutshell. Like, happens to everybody but the people who need to fix it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the old, I took my car to the shop because it kept making this noise, and then when I was at the shop,
it's not making the noise. Yeah.
That noise.
It's 100% it. Siobhan Recon says, so Shawn, what are the things that you wish people would remember to put into tickets that would help you the most in diagnosing problems? What adventure you're on, the champions in your formation, and what was actually happening.
Maybe just say something like nice about Shawn in it early, like, "Hey Shawn, love your aesthetic, love your style. Here's my problem."
Yeah.
Like, that's always nice.
Sure, yeah. A little positive compliments always goes a good way.
No one needs to be told their need.
Yeah. But yeah, just the like information that's not just like, hey, my game crashed, please fix. Like, that does absolutely nothing for me, and it wastes everybody's time to try and be like, okay, well, like, well, who did you have this and this and this, and like I have to like now spend time asking all these questions, and sometimes they don't even reply to the ticket. So
yeah, that's the one where you just kind of would be like, bummer, pal.
Yeah.
GL.
Yeah. Hey, I love your show. Long-time viewer, first-time tickets and better. Yeah, exactly.
Who said that?
Yeah, that's Trontonian, yeah.
Trontonian.
Yeah, that's good, yeah. The hat looks great. Also, Jim, who currently isn't attacking, would look great in that hat as well. Let's go ahead and start. Yeah. Compliments are nice, but not needed. They might get your ticket done faster.
No, I was being silly.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of it is just like, what champions you have in your formation. Maybe not specs that are chosen. I don't think that really matters all too much, unless it's specific to a champion. What adventure you're on, what area you're on, what you hopefully saw happening. Locote says this: for us playing on WebGL, does it help to specify browser version operating system? I believe those are usually included in the ticket already. I think it'll show like someone's like Windows and Chrome. Yeah, with WebGL, it's not so much a worry. I think on what operating system it is more so the because it's just a browser.
You pronounce it WebGL?
Yeah.
I feel silly. I always been calling it WebGL.
WebGL, yeah.
But like, it feels like I'm the one who's inaccurate there.
Yeah.
It's not the GIF debate. I just feel like I'm wrong.
Yeah. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you for that. If you have an issue, please submit a ticket to the in-game support system. We have details on the system you're currently running on. Yeah. Maybe you have required fields for those things in the ticket system. I think it does say those things. Yeah, maybe an update to that. The issue is like, what if it's not to do with champions or something like that? So it's a bit weird. But yeah, for WebGL, it does definitely show. I'm pretty confident I get the what browser you're playing on. So, and I don't think it matters too much on what operating system you're on. But yeah. Then what is the issue with its hat? Oh, Eminem, there's never an issue with the hat. Come on. The WebGL, the Nazgul's less frightening cousin. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, this is as much information as you can give me. That will help. And especially if you have steps to recreate it. Then that'll make my job a lot easier.
Robo dog goes
Yeah, because if I can recreate it, then I can send it to the devs and be like, I recreated it by doing this, try this, and they can be like, yeah, okay, and then do that. So rather than spending 5 days trying to find a bug and trying to fix the bug when we can't even get it, it can maybe only take a day and a half, or maybe not even that, right? Okay, I found it, the breakpoint to this, and okay, this fixed and code done, right? Whereas now we have to spend, if not, we're spending hours and days trying to be like, okay, I've run through Jim attacking. He's attacked 2 billion times and he still attacks fine. So we don't want to see a problem here. But then I get 10 more tickets of people being like, Jim's not attacking. I'm like, well, I need more.
I see Elias Buck here saying snivelly whiplash mustache, and good pull, because that is actually where I got the idea from. I mean, there's so many different, iterations of people that go,
yeah.
But that is 100%
Yeah.
Where mine comes from.
Wandering Breath. Start from the beginning. Okay, well, I got this computer in 2017, and I first installed Steam on it, and then I got this on it. Then I found your game a little bit later after that. So then I started playing it, and my first adventure is this. Yeah. Shawn, any word about the new GriddleChampions emote? Or sorry, Lauren, if this is a spoiler. No word on that yet, and even if there was word, I wouldn't tell you until it came out.
See, is it Daikai?
Yeah.
Daikai? I wonder if Lee's child will have PTSD as adults when they see pancakes. I mean, if he doesn't, I've done this wrong. As soon as I'm confident he isn't going to drop the bottle with the lid on it, he is going to be mixing my colors.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll be like, "Hey, buddy, show me red."
That'll be a fun episode. Like, I didn't mix any of these colors. Miles did, and this is what we're using.
I mean, I will make the colors. I just won't, he'll do the legwork.
Yeah.
The shaking of the bottle.
Yeah.
Do you know in the studio in St. Louis, they have a paint mixer?
I was just thinking you were going to say that. That's funny. It's hard to like shake the bottle and get all the coloring around, man.
It's not. Next time you do it, hit me up and I'll tell you how to make it easier.
All right. Please, isn't that child labor?
But it's my child.
So that makes it okay?
It's a lesson in hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
You ready for a flip? He said, not just flipping it.
Not prematurely flipping. Yes.
Rawr.
Raw iron pup. No, this is actually the full iron doggo, right? The construct iron defender. Ba ba ba. What are you, a cop? Yeah. Robo Goblin 01 says, I always thank the ticket person attach a heart because I appreciate ticket people so much. Thanks, Shawn. You're welcome. I definitely do appreciate when people say, like, thanks for the help. I get like the word, people are like, oh, you're awesome, thank you for this, blah blah blah, like that stuff. Like that definitely helps. So I always do appreciate when people throw in us a quick thank you.
I feel good.
Yeah. It makes me feel alive.
Oh, dude, so there has officially been a tweet about it. So I can officially say that thing. Yeah. The thing that I've been like, oh man, it's something I've been working on for over 3 years, and I really want it to happen. So, Jasper's Game Week, August 30th. I don't remember the time per se. I have to look it up because the whole time zone stuff's all wonky. But Dungeons and Pancakes, we will have one of the tables is going to be pancake art integrated into a one-shot D&D game. And I am so excited. It's one of those things like, oh man, I really want to play with these people, but I also want to create their undoing. I'm going to be making pancakes, and when I flip a pancake, whatever I flip is going to exist in their world.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And there's going to be, some stuff that I'm just going to go into it. Like this is what's, this is a monster that's coming out, around this time, et cetera, et cetera. But there's going to be like opportunities for people to, there's going to be like a list of things that people's donations will get to have happen like in game. And I'm super pumped.
That's so cool. I'm glad your wish is coming true.
Yeah, and it's going to be DM'd by Justice Armin, which is so cool.
Imagine getting a ticket full of people saying, thank you, Shawn. Yeah, please don't do that. Please don't make a ticket unless you actually have a problem. I appreciate it, but I don't want to come out and see my ticket count at 100. That makes me a panic attack. Stinky Ricky says, I personally like the extreme patience when you see that is a known issue and we are working on it. When you know that Shawn has responded to that in that kind 10 million times. Yeah. That's very much so with the like the offline progress thing that someone brought up earlier. Is like I know this is happening. Like I've seen it. I've seen so many tickets and so many comments about it. That's like I know it's happening. It's not something we've tackled yet. We're just it's on the list. We're just waiting to get to it, kind of thing. And it's like I've asked all the info. I've grabbed what I can, and yeah, that's exactly where I saw that comment. Yeah, exactly. So it's I wish I had more information to give or like people to like ask for, but I think but I think that's I've gotten all I can. Right, now it's just a matter of waiting for the devs to do their thing and then ask their questions and go from there.
It's kind of like my day job where I'm doing like the cooking is if the dishwashers don't put like the silverware isn't like kept up to date like oh we ran out of forks for a few minutes or whatever. Mm-hmm. Every single person that comes through line, oh hey man, you're out of forks.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Bud, I know. I gotta tell you, I know you were standing right behind the person who told me that. Yeah. You have to know. I know we're out of forks.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We are aware of this issue. We are currently working on a fix for us. Yeah. Yeah. Siobhan Recon says, remember the tech support mantra. How the client feels when we open the ticket has nothing to do with you. How they feel when it's close has everything to do with you. Ignore the anger, fix the problem, revel in the joy. 100%. Can't agree with that more. I know people get frustrated when they open the ticket. I know it can be frustrating with my responsiveness as being like, yeah, we're aware of it and we're working on it. Like sometimes that's all I can give, right? So, like luckily with say using the boulette issue for example right now, where if you have it's the boulette issues where it just spawns and it's like zooms past your party too fast and you can't attack it and it gets stuck. That one is specifically because of spawn speed increasing champions like Deacon, Melf. So if you remove them from your party and try it again. Yeah, the land shark. Yeah. So if you remove your party, remove those champions or anything that increases spawn speed from your party, you'll be fine. So in those tickets, I'm like, yeah, we know the issue. We're working on it. Here's a temporary fix you can do. Yeah, when in doubt, blame Melf. Yeah, it's a good one, Dakey. Yeah. Kid like 101, the one on Mars' stream. Yeah, like exactly what happened to him. It's because he had Deacon and Melf out, and they both have increased spawn speed. The land shark just went and just zoomed right past everybody. So maybe there should be a cap on some speed. There is, I think. there was a fix previously because I remember when we did a Melf weekend where we buffed his spawns his speed up thing, and boy that was crazy. Things were spawning way too fast and way too much. So we got a fix in for that, which should have been a fix all around. Maybe I guess somehow the boulette just did uncanny dodge and just rolled past that fix and just like nope and just went right for it. So I was like, come on man, this isn't supposed to be happening, right? Malphus recently got chomped bombed by a shark. He deserves a break. Yeah, poor guy. The grumpy snow person, yeah, the grumpy golem. Excuse me. Your code failed its dex check? Yeah. Apparently so. Just want to announce the next champion? Yeah. Bad Billy 2000, my dog was freaking out, barking, and then I gave him bacon. He can't bark while eating bacon. Now he's licking me. Hey, smart plan. Also, where's Lee's dog? I haven't not heard the dog in a while. Where's your dog, Lee?
She's laying on the couch. She's actually also been under the weather a little bit.
Oh, your whole family, man. Oh, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's been a time.
It's been a week. It's been 2 weeks, yeah. Miles feeling better? He's doing okay?
His was like, he had one day with like 100-degree fever.
Oh.
And was cranky.
Oh, yeah.
And sad and cryboy. And then the next day he was not feeling tip-top, but his fever was down. And then like 3 days in, he was just like, I'm baby and I'm fine.
That's good.
Yeah. I was very jealous. I was like, sweet, I'm over a week in on this thing and I still feel kind of crummy.
Well, it's good that the baby's feeling better. That's who I was truly worried about.
Uh-huh.
When you were like Miles has a fever, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Lube2 asks a question: what are you making and what are you using?
I am making was it snow golem?
It is a snow golem. It's a construct.
I feel like maybe
Spoilers. He's a weird looking one. It's like a very mean snowman.
Do you want to build a snowman? No.
This one's this one's gonna punch you in the face. He's gonna hit you really hard and send you really far.
And people are like, when are we gonna get Shawn doing karaoke? We've been singing this episode.
Don't body shame the poor snowman. You're right. I'm sorry. Snow GL, snow GLM, yeah. Might get you sued by Disney. Oh yeah, I don't want to get us a DMCA takedown. Oh, I think we're good though. I think we're good.
I had the timer on.
Yeah. Wait, I thought Shawn wasn't going to rhyme on this show. Did that rhyme? I don't think it did. I think it just fit the rhythm. Yeah, maybe. A legally distinct snow person, yes. Oh, man. So we finished our... I think I said this in the last episode we did. We finished our campaign.
Right.
And then I messaged the group, and I was like, hey, guys, we haven't played in like a week or two. What if we just did a Tiamat fight? What would that be like, huh? And everyone was like, yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun.
With their characters?
With their characters, yeah.
Ooh.
So we did two. We did one at their current level 15. Didn't give them anything new, really. Then we did one at level 20, where they each had 200,000 gold to spend.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Level 15 one went... I got cocky, so it took a little bit longer than it should have. So obviously, like, Tiamat's insane. So I almost killed them by like the end of like round 1. But I was like, I want to see what their plan was to give them a chance to do it. They ended up teleporting inside of Tiamat into her stomach, and then they just took a long time. It was just a how do I give them out? Which I ended up regurgitating them out, which is fun. Then on the level 20 fight, kind of the same. So everyone was level 20, had bought a bunch of magic items, and we're all like kind of prepped. Turn 1, our wizard goes into the ethereal, gets on his nightmare, and goes into the ethereal plane.
Like you do.
Yeah, like you do. All right. The bard also casts etherealness, goes in the ethereal plane. The druid turns into earth golem, disappears underground, which leaves the paladin by himself. So it's just 1v1 for a little bit. Turn 2, the wizard's like, I'm going to cast a spell, but it takes a minute. So I'm going to sit in the ethereal plane for a minute casting the spell. I was like, okay. All right. And then, so it ended up becoming just round after round of just like me versus the paladin. And it was very much just like, all right, he attacks, all right, dragon breath, all the time on him.
And he survived all that?
Yeah, because so the wizard's second turn cast Wish, and wish that Tiamat would not be able to resist or fail the next saving throw that on the spell that he would cast on her. I was like, all right.
That's an intense wish.
Yeah, I was like, all right, that's fair, right? So he's in the ethereal plane, just casting the spell. The paladin's in front, just taking a straight beating. Like, oh my god! But the druid and the bard keep kind of popping in and out, and like healing the paladin. So he's like dying, gets like healed back up. Okay, fight. Okay, gets like knocked down back again, gets back up, healed. Like it was like for the first like 6 rounds, it was just like super beating him up really bad. Oh, there's a lot of feedback coming from you, I think, Lee. Is that coming from you? Where is that coming from? Do you have the stream on, Lee? Oh, I think he went to go fix it.
Okay, so full disclosure, the reason there's probably feedback is I was listening to your story about this fight on Twitch on my phone while I grabbed the charger for my tablet.
Oh. Okay, so I can hear myself in the background. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, so when I was like plugging it in, it was going from there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the kid essentially the fight just ended up being a slugfest versus the Paladin. Every time I kept flying away, the dude's got Sentinel, so you just like, kid, you can't move now. And it's like, all right, so it started going a little bit. And the wizard had a simulacrum, who cast Maze twice on Tiamat. Maze has no saving throw, and it's instantaneous. So there was no way to stop it, which sucked. But it gave Tiamat like 4 rounds to heal. So there's a lot of healing there, and then near the end of it, I was like, all right, it's getting like I was around like 200, 300 HP, 400 HP still, I think. And then Paladin's turn came. 3 attacks, turn 1, crit, or hit 1, crit, hit 2, crit, hit on the third one. All right, it's like 240 points damage in that one turn. I was like, oh my god. His next turn, first attack, crit, and then 2 more hits. So I went from like 400 and like something hit points down to like 130 in like that 2 turns, and I was like, oh my god. Oh no. They actually ended up beating Tiamat before the wizard could finish a spell.
Wow. What was the spell gonna be?
So this is the best part. He was gonna cast Magic Jar. Magic Jar allows you to pull your soul out of your body and put it into a jar. Then what he was gonna do was his soul could then come out of the jar, and he's going to try and take over Tiamat's body, like make Tiamat his host. What he neglected to see was the fact that Magic Jar, when you do that, only allows you to possess humanoid creatures.
Whoopsie.
But I was like, dude, Tiamat's not a humanoid. He's like, oh shit.
Oh, some people are in the know about what's about to happen.
Yeah,
so got their flip emojis.
So he just spent, well, effectively it was like 2 to 3 hour fight, just sitting there doing nothing. I'm like, yeah, cast a spell. I'm just channeling the spell.
I'm flipping because everyone's telling me to.
All right, flip it. The shading looks really good. Holy smokes!
That's good.
Yeah, that is actually like super close to the picture. Like the art we got. That's really good. Yeah.
Oh. I mean, stop.
Yeah.
Keep going, but stop.
Oh my god, the State Puft Marshmallow Man. Yeah.
I thought of the one thing. Could never flip me. State Puft Marshmallow. That's probably the pancake that Miles will be eating.
Yeah. He should just wish for that effect to work until everyone ahead of time what the plan was. Yeah. Oh, but he could just wish like that people weren't affected by the dragon breath. That they're immune to the dragon breath. Well, he made the wish, then he's like, oh, maybe I should have done this. Everyone was like, yeah.
Chaser.
Yeah, why didn't you do that? And he's like, oh, too late now. And just like moved on with it.
I remember I was when we were in our fight with the big bad, and the tide was going in a way that was like, okay, we're about to take them down soon enough. Mm-hmm. I was ready and casting a wish that was basically because I had a book, actually it was like the Tome of Vecna or something like that. It was like a book that was, I think, made of some of his skin or something. I don't remember exactly the name of it.
The Necronomicon?
Basically, But one of the things is it stored, like I was able to store a 9th level spell, so I had 2 for that fight.
Oh, spicy.
Yeah, and my wish was going to, because basically my role there was like counterspell, protection, etc. I used mirror image on myself.
Yeah.
To make me as hard to hit as possible. And so what's it called? So basically with that, I wish to get a sense to let me know when, basically I was wording it in a way to say when the big bad had less than 100 hit points, so I could power word kill.
Oh, spicy.
But I didn't get to pull it off because we power move killed her.
Yeah, gods in 3.5 are pretty much unbeatable level 20. Yeah. I mean, the Tiamat stat block is, like, it's strong for sure. 5 legendary resistances, 5 legendary actions, immune to 6 level spells or below.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the big one. So they had this whole like wall of force plan they were going to use. So in the level 15 fight, they teleport into her stomach, and then cast wall of force. But I could just move through the wall of force and attack them through it. So they're like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I can just do that." Tiamat, Orcus, Demogorgon, 2E had 100,000 of hit points. Whoa! Yeah. I mean, what, Tiamat had 600 and some odds, and has 600 some odd in 5E. But I also think this isn't Tiamat's full power though, right? Because she's been like weakened, and that's why she's trapped in Avernus. Can I remember that in 4E? Yeah, bear with me for a sec. I had this rule in the D&D that stated if a deity was beaten in combat, it would only ever be an aspect of it in order to preserve the sense of balance in the game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think this Tiamat's only like a fraction of her real power, right? So. Oh, bye, Trevor.
Bye, Trevor.
Yeah. And 2E different classes that kept at different levels. So that's just confusing.
Y'all are watching Champions of Psychology, right?
And Champions of Lore.
I know. Yes, absolutely. Champions of Lore is also fantastic.
Yeah, you guys are watching every stream we do, right?
But in this moment, I'm giving a special shout out to Champions of Psychology because that stream that they do on this channel, I don't know if it's the buttery, dulcet tones of Trevor and frankly Dr. B and Mitra Jordan,
Mitra,
or just Mitra. I'm so sorry, Mitra.
It's okay.
But like, it's just I feel better. Listen, I always just feel a little more solitude, a little more not solitude, solace, I guess. I don't know, but I just feel nice listening and watching along. Such good people, really great insights, responsibly done.
Yeah, it's not very like, this kind of conversation in the gaming sphere isn't very like common, right? So when the idea was brought up, we were like, this is great. Like, this is something that I think a lot of people in this industry need to listen to and need to hear. And even if you're not like in the industry or just like you're just playing games, like it's big, it's important. So we're really glad.
I think it's also, I don't think it's necessarily that it's not talked about. It's because you hear about it enough, but it's not dived into.
Yes.
It's just, hey, be cautious about such and such, but this is like, let's talk about it. Let's give a full episode devoted to burnout.
Yeah.
I think it was
last
one or two ago.
Yeah, Locustus says the last one about burnout was an eye opener. GamerCam said, "Yeah, the last one really hit the nail on the head for me." Good. We're glad that you're getting something from it. That's what's important. You're like getting those realizations.
Yeah, like I make kind of in a semi-jokey way just because we have a show on the network. But I make the joke like this is my favorite show on the network, but it's not for me. It's not totally a joke. I mean,
Yeah.
I really really enjoy it.
Bible is asking, question, I'm making a stew currently. What should I put bacon in it? Well, what kind of stew are you making? That's that. I mean, the important question there is...
What's your main protein? Is it like a beef stew?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, I wouldn't.
So it's a pork chop stew. Pork chop.
Even still,
I think that's a no. I think there's gonna be too much. Like stews usually have a lot going on, so bacon usually like loses that kind of stuff. When like you can't highlight the bacon, then what's the point?
Here's what I would maybe do: save some of the bacon grease from making bacon for breakfast or something.
Yeah.
And add a little of that. Add the essence a little bit of, but I find you lose a lot of bacon structure. You know, like how bacon is and how it feels and the crispiness and stuff like that. Like when you add bacon to sauces or things like that or anything, it gets floppy and not. It loses a lot of its zhuzh.
Yeah, I think like using it as a garnish would be good. Maybe just a little bit on top, but I wouldn't put it into the actual stew itself.
Bacon is the savory chocolate.
Yeah.
Like, once you put it in, it now is like, oh, this is a bacon dish. I mean, if you're going for that, awesome. But then it's more like, oh, check out this bacon stew with pork chop in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
It's just such a overpowering flavor, often, especially when you cook it down into a thing.
Yeah, use the bacon as a spoon. There you go.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, bacon stew just fades away and becomes flavorless chunks. Bacon and brown beans is just beans. Yeah, exactly.
I would find ways to highlight the pork chop aspect and have it be like a noticeably pork chop stew, and it, as you know, like trying to find a way to make you feel the pork chop in it rather than just there's also the meat in here is pork chop. You know, kind of embrace that. Maybe find a way to incorporate like some apple.
Hey, Pablo G followed up with whenever I do add bacon to stuff, it's the end where it's almost done. Caps lock kicked in there. Stupid caps lock. Yeah, we'll definitely try and make the pork chop a star, like Lee was saying. Yeah, and I think Lube is saying too is you don't really want to add a lot of salt because pork chops are already very salty, and bacon, same thing.
I'd find a way to get some, maybe some apple cider vinegar in it or something.
Oh, I hate apple cider vinegar.
No, never mind. I'm so sorry. Shawn doesn't like apple cider vinegar, so,
so that's off.
Never use. Yeah, never use it though.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shawn. I forgot.
That's okay. I am a very picky eater.
I hope you can forgive me.
I can't believe it. I don't even put it in my pulled pork. That's it. Jakey says, so sure I suck at editing, but so far it seems like Lee has used 4 different flippers so far to my project.
What have I done?
I think Jakey's going through and making the flip compilation. And really, you've used 4 different flippers so far.
Have I?
Yeah. Are you drinking it? Not recently, no. I'm not drinking the apple cider vinegar.
I think it's closer to 2.
Yeah.
I can't think of it.
Low cost says I'm diagnosed with dysmorphia. I think that's pronounced that right. A persistent depressive disorder. Oh yeah. I've been attending cognitive therapy and taking medication for some years. Now, Champion Psychology has somehow offered a few insights that were very helpful for those curious about the topics. Do set aside some time to give the stream a chance. Yeah. Well, it's good that you're getting some more insights. Hopefully it's been helpful. If I'm a picky eater, I pick up everything edible in front of me and eat it. Yeah. And it's also I was diagnosed with ADD last year, which shows that this were more available when I was younger. Yeah. Really helpful. Good. I'm glad. It's one thing like I think we wanted to be is like we want that show to be like very helpful and very informative for people who are going through hard times or have their own sense of disorder or anything like that. So hopefully it can be helpful, and it's free, right? You just gotta tune in the channel and watch it. You don't gotta play the game. You don't gotta subscribe to the channel or anything. You just tune in and watch it.
Kind of how I like with our show too. Somewhere. I mean, the content is definitely Idle Champions content. Like these are all in-game things, but like you don't necessarily have to be top tier. My formations are like super thought about, etc. to enjoy a cute dragon familiar pancake.
Yeah, exactly. Cassia says, can we get some way of the game telling what kind of species are currently in formation so that when we're choosing Ashara or human specs, we can have a better idea of which spec to choose? Yeah, I could pass it along for sure.
And then I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to have it? Okay. Ooh, boy, pressure.
You asked. You get a question. I'm here.
I know. I'm messing. So I know that the answer to this is probably like just yes, face value, but that it may not be something that you just off your hand like, oh yeah, I know exactly an instance. But is there an instance where feedback, suggestions, anything like that have come in a stream have yield? Because I know there's a lot of times where there's some stuff we can do, some stuff we can't do, et cetera. But I know there have been some times where someone's like, what about making this a thing, where we have gone, ooh, that's actually a really cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you can think of off the top that through chat, either our show or any show, has brought up that has turned into something that is like impactfully changed something in game?
Maybe not in game, but the Bardic Inspiration soundtrack. People were like, "We want a soundtrack of this," and they're like, "Oh, that's a cool idea." And then it's coming out, right? Until I'll have more information about it in 2 weeks. Yeah.
So that's a direct result, basically, of people going, the clamoring, of like, this is a really cool.
Yeah, I think there was a clamoring, a lot of people being like, "This would be really cool, like fully produced. You guys should do it." And us being like, "Oh, I don't know." And then people are like, "No, like we want this to happen." So we're like, "All right,
cool.
Yeah, we'll do it. Let's funk it up," and just went for it.
Very cool.
Yeah. Slick Shots 007. Question, Shawn, does C&E force close the game on Steam at certain times to either push content or force an update? No, we don't force close it, because then I would get tickets of, why did my game just close? So, most updates will be around noon on Wednesdays. I think it's usually like the main time it happens. So honestly, my record is always just like once a day. Just give the game a close and open up, because we do data pushes and stuff like that. So, like a couple like once or twice a week. So always good to just beginning like afternoon, just close the game down, open back up, and just continue on. Yeah, Our Green Paradox. How fast will it chart on iTunes? Totally. I hope it does. There's some... I want to talk about it. But I can't. I'm not allowed. I'll get in trouble. I want to tell you all the songs. I want to listen to it together. Natural time gate in about 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes. It's almost there. Natural time gate. Yeah, soon. Exactly.
I find that... what I find happens a little bit is our streams that run a little bit longer happen on Timegate, like the free Timegate week.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool, because then it like lets people they're like, oh, this or this, the interactivity of like, okay, time gate's up. Shawn, what should I do? Should I get this or this? And that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I do like that like rapid fire. Okay, pick this, pick this, pick this, pick this, pick this. Right, and going down it.
What I'm
So actually, you
saying
don't have to
is
feature
I'm
chat
not
that if that
stressing-
happen. We do that. Yeah. I don't want you clicking through everyone's like things or bringing it in. That'd just be so that'd be so difficult.
Giving myself permission to, if this runs just a little bit long. I mean, I've only
Yeah.
got one more.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah. Was Human slightly influenced for the players wanting 3 goals and a trench coat, or was that from the get go? Oh, I actually think that was pretty much like because you guys wanted it. That's another good point. Because it came out in the Icewind Dale book, and we're like, oh, that's super cool. So we put it in game, and everyone was like, oh, that would be such a fun champion. And I think Chris was just like, yeah, that would be a fun champion, and then just like took off with it. So,
Nice.
yes, I think Human is definitely one in that same kind of that same sphere of like things that you guys wanted or had talked about and seemed really excited about. We're like, yeah, that's really cool. We'll do that. Yeah. Anything else? Let's see. Anyone got any time gate wishes? Anything? How we're hoping for?
Time gate wishes and caviar dreams.
Time gate wishes. Yeah. So I think we have. What's next week? Festival of Fools is next week. So that means we got Rosie, Briv, and Alindra. Alindra being the new champion coming out. Strix has been retired to time gates. Lou Bass, I don't know what time gates are. I'm a huge newbie. Oh, well, that's fine. So, time gates are something. Normally, you need 6 time gate pieces to open up, and then you can get a free champion. Right? There's a whole list of them. All the event champions are available through time gates. In between event weeks, you have 24. Perfect. That's 4 free champions essentially. In between event times, we'll have what's called a natural time gate. And that is when a time gate will open up for free for you, but there is only 3 options for you to pick from, and they'll be up top saying free underneath them. So you'll get like a choice between like Zorbu and Lucian and Briv, right? You can pick out of one of those 3. So it's in between every event time. I saw a Turtle Guy last time I checked out. Oh, Krull, maybe Krull or Groma, both really good. For players who are new and not sure who they want to pick up, we have the Discords, which is a great place to go. We have a channel in there just strictly for time gates. So if you don't know who to pick, you can pop into there and chat with the friendly folks there who can help try and work some things out with you there. Thank you, Lauren, for popping the Discord there. Also, the Reddit also has a time gates automatic like moderator bot that gets posted. So you can also talk in there if you don't use Discord and you use Reddit instead. And we'll probably spend a couple minutes after 12 to go over really quick. I'll just fire off some stuff for you guys. Human is great. I still not be able to figure out how a whole human achievement works. Oh, so in one adventure, so you have to be able to get to at least Area 300 in one adventure, and each you have to have a different kobold on top for every 100 areas. So you put them in like the front area, or the front 2 columns, and you have Zerang up top, and then you move into the middle column, and you have Kalib on top. You move them in the back, then you have Yasa on top. Each have 100 areas. Then you'll be good to go, and that'll get you the achievement. And Circle says, yeah, you'll get good advice quickly in the Discord. Totally, yeah. The people there they're really quick. They'll have some other like outside of the games. What's the word I'm looking for? Resources that'll help.
Hey, you got it.
Thank you. That'll help with that. It's you can kind of like list what champions you have, and they can help you make an informed decision on what's good. Pro tip: they will generally mostly always pick speed champions. Speed is king for farming. Anything I missed? Star Chaser 43 wasn't Spurt another champion that community excitement helped bring to the game? I believe so. Yeah, that was before my time, but I have heard stories about people like or Chris kind of like kicked the door down. Was like, "Sport's coming in. We have 3 weeks. Let's go." And then like it was just like go, and like rapid fire. Did you double Nyahaha today? Come on.
I did. Well, whereas you're a shrewd businessman with so much.
We got quotas.
I know, but I'm that parent that's like, what did Shawn say? He's like, he said no. I'm like, okay, well, just this once because you've been such a good champ.
Yeah.
But now I'm in chat. And I heard someone saying this, and I had the means to do it.
All right.
I did it.
All right. That means no next week though.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Good.
Yeah.
If you're good,
If the chat's good, yeah. Ooh, the blood. This is the vampire knoll. Yeah.
Vampire knoll.
Vampire knoll. Shawn, with achievements like that come up area completed but have to be completed with a single adventure, might still have that progress and achievement reset. Don't know if it's possible. Yeah, no, I agree. It definitely should. I don't know why it didn't. That's some feedback I can bring along for sure. I do not agree with the artificial scarcity of the Nyahaha. It's simply supply and demand. We supply it, so we control the flow of the Nyahaha.
Yeah, if the Nyahaha isn't special, then I mean, what are we even?
Yeah, what's the point of the Nyahaha then? If we just Nyahaha every pancake, then like we can't.
It's a contractual obligation for me to give Nyahaha face.
Yeah.
The due respect is due. Wait, the due respect that it's due. Respecting the due. Do the due.
I thought you said Vampire Noel for a moment there. Weird image, yeah. Vampire Noel. Oh.
See, now here where it says now meet 3 vampires spawn kobolds in a trench coat. See, here's where I can just be. No, I won't do it.
Yeah. This week.
Santa Claus.
Yeah. We won't do 3. How about we do 1 though? You can do that. You can probably do that quick.
In a trench coat?
No, just a normal one.
I mean,
Santa Claus. Satan Claus. Oh, let me see if I missed anything. I don't know else how when they load in the game have a crap ton of birds and rats go across the screen. Oh, all the distractions. I've not seen that. Yeah, maybe they're like stacking up or something. Weird. Definition of null: dialectal England head. Oh, good to know. Yeah, it's good. It's good for your null. Distraction problem. That's why I did some weird thing with offline progress. Does Hitch's daggers for days achievement work the same way? All kills in a single adventure? No, I think the kills ones are good usually for across multiple adventures. So it should be fine to use. It takes some time to stack it up. You don't gotta do it all in one. But if you find a good area where he's killing and no one else is, then that's probably your best spot. Just let it run. Ace the Beast 21. In y'all's opinion, who is the best healer? Ooh. Donar.
I want to open that up to chat too.
Yeah. My opinion is Donar and Keelik. Keelik. Yeah. Click. Those two are my preferred healers.
Now, here's the thing, man. I'm not gonna let you just stop there. Why?
I just feel like Donar has a very strong heal. But his heal only goes off when the formation's under attack or when something gets damaged. And Keelik just has a very high base healing. And it ticks up, I think And then that helps into the Arrow synergy buff. Sasaspia is good too. Sasaspia heals like a monster when she's at full stacks though. So if you're stuck on an area and you start running out of spores, then you're gonna start losing your healing pretty quick. But I also love using Sasaspia. Sasaspia is great. Scott Kill was looking at Briv though. Briv is a fantastic pickup. You want to talk about speed champions? Briv's your boy.
Plus, there's the weekend buff, so
yeah,
you're gonna get right out the gate. He's gonna have some some juice.
Tyrell only heals people around him when he's in Moonbeam form, but the more people around him, the less of a buff he gives. So I wouldn't recommend him as a healer. He's much better as a frontline tank for sure, in like his wild shape form.
You just got that added benefit that sometimes you can do a quick heal.
But he just so he's in the back where he's in like you want him to be like around like as little as people as possible, which is usually the back of the formation. So he's only ever healing the two people in front of him who most likely are never being attacked. So Moose Tyrell is the best Tyrell, his shields are really good by himself too, with his ultimate. He's definitely one of the best tanks alongside Ayla and Briv. Donar only heals people when they're damaged. So if the party gets damaged, he'll heal everybody, but only when they get damaged, and it lasts for 15 seconds.
How often does it pop?
It's like every second for 15 seconds.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So his heal is it that his heal is not as healthy but more frequent, and then Sasaspia's is a little less frequent, but
Sasaspia's is I think that's him every second, but it's not limited to how long it is. But it also Sasaspia's is based off of how many spores she has going. Oh yeah, sorry, Brave will target the lowest health each time. That's right. That's correct. Not the most who got damaged. So so Sasaspia will heal, and her amount is based on how many spores she has, but she also uses those spores to attack. So if she ends up running out of spores, then there's no healing. So it's kind of like a finite time until you run out. I think Keelik just heals all the time. I'm just looking them up.
What about Celeste?
Celeste, she's okay. Prayer healing heals all. So this is for Keelik. Heals all damage champions for 8 per second. Obviously, they can be increased. This must increased for champions not just to Keelik by 25% for each champion for each additional slot they are from Keelik. They are here. So the further away they are from him, the amount is increased, but for champions not just to Keelik for additional slot away. Yeah, that's some confusing wording. So like people not close to him, and will add to how much he heals, and along with further away they are from him. Penelope. Oh yeah, Penelope heals too. I don't use Penelope a whole lot, so I don't know how good her healing is. I think it's okay. Is Briv faster or faster than having Human in front? You want Briv tanking, so you want him in the very front slot pretty much all the time. Human, depending on how many columns are there, should be in the column right behind. It's Briv. Oh, I mean, if you only used one. Oh. I think Briv would be faster in that regard. If you only have one of them, I think Briv is faster there. Because Briv, you'll be, if you just have like a base Briv, you'll be skipping an area. Whereas Human, you still have to fight stuff and collect the quest rewards. But with Briv, you're always just kind of skipping areas. If you have the stacks for it, obviously, yeah. Yeah, Shirley Regis, yeah. Regis is not a good healer. Just put that up front. Oh,
Zorbo?
Zorbu does not heal.
I know, but once upon a time, Zorbu was like your guy.
Bruh, Zorbu's dead. That meta's gone. It's all about Bird Girl Ashara. Human probably more consistent in their speed though. True. Oh, we're doing Garwar's Guide to Speed Champions tomorrow. Perfect. There you go.
So grab a Red Bull.
Yeah, grab a Red Bull and visit Garwar tomorrow. It was 12 o'clock. You gotta hurry. Get in there. Oh wait, it's 12 o'clock. Everybody, reload your game. Get your time gates. Get ready to go.
Yeah, we're doing fine, man. This is just fill and flip.
Yeah, that's true. Who free time gate? All right, give me Evelyn or Kreidel. Oh, Evelyn for sure.
What was that?
Oh, dang it! Evelyn or Kreidel. Get Evelyn. I've been so good.
You've been all right.
Evelyn, Kreidel, or Walnut. Wow, a lot of Evelyn or Kreidel. Go Walnut if you don't have. If you don't have either of those, go for Walnut. I like Walnut. Walnut's a good tank. We need an Evelyn skin evil version? Yeah. Uh-oh. A lot of people are getting this. That's not true. Yeah. Cool. Okay, yeah, we're looking into it. 1 second. Your notification success not true as well. Ooh, okay. Oh god, okay. Dark Cyril, Melf, Strix, or Vlania. If you don't have Strix, I would use Strix because she's not in the next event. If you have Strix, then get Melf. Yeah, and that's actually going to take a break. The time your questions are flooding in, yeah. Trontonian, freely reaches Palton? Yeah, go Palton, for sure. Deiki, Ayla, Nova, Ishii. Already have Ayla. Go Nova then for sure. She'll pair with Ayla pretty well. I love Ishii. Ishii's a great champion, so you can go with that if you want. You want something a bit more fun. Evelyn, Esmeralda, or Warden. Warden, Jujakuk. Something? Yeah. Temeralian, Briv, Binwin, Neris. I would go Neris only because Briv's event is Wednesday, so I wouldn't waste the time gate on Briv. Cannot fetch definitions. We're looking into that. So if you're getting like success not true or cannot fetch definitions, team is aware and we are looking at it right now. Skibo, Warden, Cadibri, or Puent. I would go Warden. Yeah. Monkey House, Deacon, Esmeralda, and Cathris. Deacon. Deacon for sure. Deacon's the boy. He's the goat. Nerith, Stokie, Avron, or Turiel. Avron. Avron for sure. Yeah, Avron's amazing. Force Speedster Weekend. Yeah. Yeah, happy Ishii. Yeah, Ishii's great. Ishii's so much fun. Pair Ishii with Delana, and pop Delana's ultimate, and Ishii will just attack every 3/4 of a second. It's fantastic.
You also want to pair Ishii with a nice Chianti.
Don't confuse them, Lee.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Who's Chianti like looking up? Is that the next champion?
Yeah. Steam. It should pick up. The Steam should auto pick up updates. If it's not showing, you can always just reload Steam. Kitsuro, Melf, Evelyn, or Korth. Any suggestions? Melf is great for speed. Korth is a great temporary shields and kind of debuff buffer. Evelyn is a good tank. So I think out of that, I'd go Melf, Kitsuro, and Emi. Lube, got Deacon, Lucius, and Walnut. Oh, Deacon. Get Deacon for sure.
I would go with Thaddeus, Gamer Cabot.
Daddy's. Yeah, go for Daddy's for sure.
but not the one that Shawn recommends.
Yeah.
Sean's probably thinking of the third one. I'm talking about the first one.
Okay. Get out of my head. I was thinking of a third one.
I'm in your mind.
It's in my mind. Stuck on loading definitions. All right, can people try now? Close the game, reload it, see if it's working. Or if you're on WebGL, just try a quick refresh. Let me know if it's working or not. Oh, M. Snyder's in. Everyone else in?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, line loaded. Okay.
Lee. He's in the first spot.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're good? Everyone's good? Everyone's happy?
No, I'm doing all right. Thanks.
Oh, good. Glad to hear, Lee. In? Okay, awesome. Whew. It's always a panic attack when something happens and I'm in here and I'm like, but I need to go fix this. I have to go help him fix this. I can only do so much from my limited space here. Still loading user, retrying, still working on Steam, Minecraft. Give it a reload again just to be sure then. Discord saying it's good. Yeah, so we're hearing it's working now. It might just be the influx of everybody coming on in. The gates are open again, right? So everyone's, get back in the game. So that's probably why. Hey, let's flip. Shawn, do you have your own character? Not in the game yet. No, I wish. Maybe one day.
SWAT 221B should be coming
in 30 years.
Nice. 30 years.
Yeah. I had the game up. Okay. All right. Last flip was done. We got, what is this? It's like a vampire kobold, an undead kobold vampire. It's a really angry spurt. That's all. All right. Well, that is going to be it today. What is it? It's the 12th of March. Almost the weekend. Oh, it was good to be back. I missed you guys.
Oh, yeah. I missed you all.
Yeah, we missed you so much. I was so glad to be able to come back. The Thursday stream was fun, but it felt a little different, right? I think this is my home. This is
where we belong.
Yeah. So thank you so much for hanging out with and joining us today. We love hanging out with you all every Friday, and we hope to continue doing it forever. And thank you for playing the game, and thanks for playing Dungeons and Dragons. They're fantastic games.
Thank you.
Yeah. You guys rock. I don't think we say it every week. I don't think I can express how awesome you guys are and how much we love being able to play this game and hang out and do all this stuff every Friday. But it really, it's for the way the world's been the past year, to be able to hang out and do this has been just a big light, and I'm glad that we have a chance to do it. Of course, this show also exists with a number of amazing people behind the scenes, including Sasha, who does all this amazing work, and it's only getting more and more work now that we're changing things up in the background. So thank you. Hopefully we get this future chat thing figured out. I'm glad to be the testing ground for it, and hopefully next week it'll work. Of course, we have all of our producers at Dungeons & Dragons and our partners there. Don't forget, in about 52 minutes, we have 1 p.m. for Gar Wars Guide to Everything Untitled Champions. Go hang out with him. The dude's a wealth of knowledge. I've asked him hundreds of questions before until I got my footing in this job. So everybody stand Sasha. He's awesome. Totally. So until then, we love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Mwah. Bye.